Welcome back, everybody. Alright, so today, what I got going on for you today, picking up where we left off from last week, is I got some vinyl stuff getting cut and another thing getting printed. So I'll take you back to the workshop and I'll show you what all I'm doing with all of that for getting a t-shirt prepped, a new vinyl that I just cut that didn't have as many issues as I had on the one from last week. So we'll take you to take a look at that. Nick is once again just doing his thing, being responsible, changing oil in cars. So not a lot going on the LS for that, but so back into the shop. Small update, new lights. You can actually see what's going on in here. So that's done. But anyway, so back in here to the vinyl cutter. So I got another print line or a cut lined up on this one for a new style. It's basically the same as that one, which I cut out and weeded at the end of the video last week. So then I got a new one that doesn't have as many issues. The letters that you can kind of see down here, I made them bigger and thicker because on the other one they were so small they couldn't be picked apart and it just made a mess. Printed these ones out, or cut these ones out. I just got to weed them, get them all ready to slice up and ready. Ended up getting the transfer paper and Teflon paper so that the heat press is ready to go. So get another one cutting out. So this guy's going and super noisy, but so while that's running, that'll get it. So I'll have about 4 of those guys ready to go. So I'll make 4 shirts out of those. Those will eventually be up on the website for sale, immoderatemedia.com. Custom print shirts, that's what we're doing for right now, for helping promote all of our projects, get funding and everything for everything that we do. Making it more of just a weekend hobby. I will go ahead and head back in there once that's done cutting, and then I'll show you what all has to be done after the cut. So, see you soon. That's the next step after cutting, is doing a bit of weeding to get it all cleaned up, all the extra bits out. and all the clean colors in, so that's the final product there. So the next part is to apply transfer tape or clear backer, whatever you want to call it. So I'll go ahead and grab pre-mask. So I'll grab that, stick that on, get that all cut up here real quick. While I'm doing that, I will go ahead and preheat this here heat press for the next part. Oh, God. How hot should I make it? 320, you think?
I have no idea. Let's see. Okay, so there we go. HTV.
Alright, now the important thing when you're putting this stuff on is you want to make sure to work it from one side, middle, so that way you don't bubble it.
You got your alignment tools all on there?
No. No, I already kinked it, damn it.
You boned yourself.
Hopefully I didn't stick it on there super hardcore, so hopefully I can peel it off without it peeling anything else. And that is what not to do. There we go. Oh yeah.
It survived?
It survived. It only bubbled a little bit.
Oh, that's no big deal.
Oh, and then I dropped the whole thing on there. Once you've got the free mask on, I like to cut all the corners clean. Just run it through the vinyl thing or the slicer guy thing here. Probably easier to leave the extra so you can pull it off easier, but that was a train horn. So the final product ready to be aligned up. This one's a little bit on the uglier side because I screwed up the pre-mask so badly, but it'll do, hopefully. So we'll get the heat press going and then we'll push this on and I'll see you again in a second. Alright, so next step is getting the t-shirt on the press. This one has a few wrinkles in it, so I'm actually going to give it just a couple of seconds with the press down to get those wrinkles out of it. So laid it on the press is nice and warm. I've already burnt my fingers like twice, but so I'll set the GoPro down kind of over here so you can kind of see what I got going on. So just for a couple of seconds to get, you know, like an iron board or an iron, so and just like that, that gets rid of all of the wrinkles in here. Move them around just a little bit if needed. Alright, and then the next thing we'll do is we've got this cool little centering guide like template thing. So we'll put this under the neck where it goes. We'll line up the sticker. Oh, almost screwed it. I will pull the backing off of the sticker first.
In the right direction.
First, you want to do this really slow when you're doing it so you don't pull anything off of the pre-mask. Like that. Car doesn't quite want to stick on there. Alright, there we go. So the backing is off. Now you got the sticker all by itself. And we will go ahead and get this guy lined up. And then just like when putting the pre-mask on, you want to just work from the middle and then work the sides out so that there's no bubbles. Kind of tack it down a little bit. Don't forget to pull your guide out because that'll suck and make a really nasty smell.
Don't forget your parchment.
And then drop down a layer of the Teflon parchment paper on top of that. And then at that point you should be ready to start a fire. So I'm going to go ahead and set this timer for I want to say 30 seconds. I'm not really sure how long it needs to be, but I know it doesn't need to be that long. And alright, so we'll send her home and let her go. And welcome back. Alright, so 2 shirts have been pressed. Mistakes were made. I'm not entirely sure that they're 100% sticking to the shirt, but I got the mask off. We might need to, or I'm probably going to try a low tack pre-mask on the next ones, because I think the one that we have is a medium and it was just really sticking too good and pulling up the vinyl, or it just means I wasn't putting the vinyl on properly. But so the final progress or the product that we have is these 2 guys here. So as it looks on the shirt, it looks pretty good. I was worried that the black wouldn't be it would be too much on the charcoal gray shirt, but it actually looks pretty good with that color combo. It's pretty easy to read. You can see it from far away. It looks pretty good. So that's the end product. The next couple of days I'll be wearing them just to kind of wear them in, break them in, see what happens when we wash them, and then hopefully the next one we do will be a better result. But thanks for watching. If you know anything about any of this stuff, drop a comment down below. Let me know what I did wrong, what I could do better. But we will see you next week.